Right, Shalom. This is Brother Osmowath once again with another quick lesson. Well, it's not even a lesson. I just want to share a little information that I got from one of my employers yesterday at my workplace. But before we get into it, let's give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Yeah, and let me pull up. Let me share my screen and pull up this. So this is a paper that my employer gave to to me yesterday. We gave to all the employees yesterday. With my line of work, we EMS is involved, emergency medical services is involved, and so as you can see here, it says North Central Texas Trauma Regional Advisory Council. Right, it says the Texas EMS Wristband Project. Right, so right now this is starting off as a project, and says is to provide a unique identifier to link records or patient data delivered from EMS throughout the continuum of care. So um, basically what this paper is, the way that it was explained to us is that every patient that we transport to the hospital now, um, it's highly recommended that we put this wristband. Let me zoom in. And we put this wristband around the patient's wrist. And basically what it's for is to better track patients, right? And so much to the point to where that it's been so heavily emphasized that I want to say the Senate Bill 500, Senate Bill 500, Congress has signed it into legislation that eventually this is going to become mandatory. Whenever you take a ride to the hospital via ambulance, you will get this wristband around you. Now, as of right now, is voluntary, for healthcare workers to or healthcare workers that doesn't work in a hospital but they transport patients to the hospital. It's voluntary for us to to put it around your wrist. But eventually, they said that they will make all of us put this around your wrist. And so basically, as you can see, this wristband that has a barcode, right? And barcodes is known to do what? It's known to track. It's known to track particular items and also to store data, right? So if anyone's been watching, my videos or Sakari or GMS, we all know what this is leading to. This is leading to that RFID microchip, right? Because the microchip it it's known to store data. Well, that's the purpose of it. It stores data and it tracks. This is basically all a precursor, right? The Lord has everything set up perfectly, man. We're right on schedule, right on time, right? It says, let's just read a little bit. So it's pre-hospital transport and transfer. It says place a wristband on all transported patients. Record the wristband patient ID number in the electronic patient care report. See, everything's becoming electronic, man. Everything, right? When I first started on the fire on fire department where I used to work at, everything was paper, man. Patient care reports. You write it down on paper, but over the course of time, everything became electrical um, or electronic. And even now, all the way down to how we track the patients. They say it's for continuing care of the patient, to make sure that they're, in better hands, that, they can tell which kind of condition or what the outcome is going to be. And also to get more accurate insurance info. But we already know the nature of this devil, the nature of Esau, man. He likes to, as an eagle, he likes to keep his eagles like to keep their eye up on their prey, man. Right. And they want to have that strong grip around them to where they can't go anywhere because, you Babylonians, y'all are Esau's slaves, you know, y'all are Esau's slaves. Us over here, we pray that we're a part of that precious elk of being numbered of the Lord's elect. You know, we're the Lord's servants, man. So we've been bought back. But for you other people, man, y'all are slaves. And it's easily being manifested right now. You know, this man is trying to track. He's not trying to track. He is tracking. right? It says over here, hospital, including tertiary care centers, do not cut or remove. Okay, that's some other stuff. All right, so it says, what are the anticipated benefits of the Texas EMS wristband project? Uh, A, we anticipate the following project benefits over time. Increase, and this is the main point right here. This is the first and main point. Increases the ability to identify patients that might not otherwise be identified. See that? That might not otherwise be identified, because, and the reason why that they're pushing this upon the EMS workers and people that's in the first responder industry or business is because we encounter, millions upon millions of patients a day, throughout the country, you know. And so this is a good opportunity for Esau to easily track, his slaves, to basically get them numbered into this new world order regime that they're trying to set up, man. All right, and let's look at something real quick. Let's look at this, because this is basically, man. Look at that. This is basically a precursor, to the mark of the beast. That's all it is. It's just a precursor to the mark of the beast. We know Esau, everything starts off with paper and then eventually going to turn into electronic. Right now it's starting off with a paper or wristband, but eventually it's going to turn into an electronic wristband that's going to be implanted inside of you, right? To better track his slaves in his society, man. Right. And the point of this, once again, is to store information. All right, here it is. What is RFID? All right, because that's what that microchip or that grain of rice will be when it's implanted inside of your hand. What is RFID? It says RFID is an acronym for radio frequency identification and refers to a technology whereby digital data encoded in RFID tags or smart labels. See that? Digital data encoded. See, right now, this digital data, it's encoded in those barcodes on that wristband. It says in RFID tags or smart labels defined below are captured by a reader via radio waves. RFID is similar to barcoding in that data from a tag or label are captured by a device that stores data into a database. RFID, however, has several advantages over systems that uses barcode asset tracking software. See that? And that wristband right now is a barcode, right? So eventually, we already know with Esau, he likes to live in luxury. He likes to have everything, easy. Eventually, he's going to turn this into, this electronic avenue, if you will. He's going to say, well, this is going to make it even better, make it even easier to track, these patients. It says the most notable is that RFID tag data can be read outside the line of sight, whereas barcodes must be aligned with an optical scanner. If you are considering implementing an RFID solution, take the next step and contact the RFID. Okay. So yeah, man. So this is where we at, and this the Most High's movie. Everything is it has a process of time. Before we get to the climax, you got to take these necessary steps. And this is just one key indicator that we're just one step closer to the mark of the beast. See that? So let's grab a few scriptures real quick. All right, this is Revelation 12:12. He says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, meaning destruction, right? Destruction and mourning to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, see that? The devil, which is who? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, Caucasian race. The devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. See, and this devil knows that he has a short time, and this is why he's desperately attempting, any means possible, man, to get these people tracked. That's why I said on this paper here, it says patients that might not otherwise be identified. See that? So this is one of their mechanisms to get patients who don't, or people who wouldn't easily be tracked, in their system. Well, everybody, a lot of people eventually is going to need, the 911 system, unexpectedly. If you get in a car wreck or anything, you weren't expecting to be tracked by the government, but now because you got into a car wreck and now you're about to die, now you got to slap this on you, and then now you're the next victim. Now they got you tracked. All right. Let's grab another one. This is Romans 13:11. It says, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep." See that? It is high time to awake out of sleep, man. So if you still sleep and don't know, what's going on, it's time for you to wake up, man. But we understand that the Lord pours out that spirit of deep sleep upon those that He will, those who refuse to hearken unto the words of our Lord Yahweh Shah and unto the prophets. All right, He'll keep you in that dead state. He says, "For now is our salvation nearer." And who's our salvation? Yahweh Shah. He's our Redeemer. He is salvation. So He's nearer than when we believe. Yes. So from the time when we first believe, hey, now it's even closer, man. Right. And this is tangible proof that we're closer. All right. Finishing out, Revelation 13:16 says, "And He calls it all," speaking of that, speaking of the beast, calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Yeah, and these are all people, who use the healthcare industry. You know, rich people, poor people, free people, and even people that's in jail, man. Right? And this is why He's using, the EMS workers to basically help track. See that? And this is one way to help to cause all to do what? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. See that? And that mark is eventually going to be the mark of the beast, man. Right? But this is just a paper precursor to it, that wristband. It's just leading, it's just a step to lead up to it. Revelation 13:17. "And that no man may buy or sell, save," meaning except he that have the mark of the beast, the marks a lot, or the name of the beast, or the number of his head. I mean, it's a lot, man. I'm just getting off of work. I'm tired. We ain't getting no sleep last night. Salaki. Let me read that again. "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." See that? So yeah, man. I just want to bring that up to light. To alert the sheep out there, man. We're supposed to be watchmen. So I just want to let Israel know what's going on. So hope that was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.